Hey friends, welcome to Anu Talk Show. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. If you're new here, my name is Rajah. I am the business and sales coach for women of color coaches and experts who are done being overworked, they are done being underpaid and invisible in their industry. And they are coming into my program, Leverage 20 or one on one private coaching, because they are ready to hit consistent 5 figure months with simple messaging, with a simple sales process, and becoming visible in their industry using their identity, using their story. So today I want to have a conversation with you about client acquisition. We are having these type of conversation inside my group coaching program Leverage 20. I want to talk to you about specifically how you can attract qualified and urgent and ready to pay now leads, not followers, not supporters, not people who love your energy but not paying you, people who keep saying one day but they delay making the actions or they delay taking the action. So I'm talking about attracting leads who are ready to buy, who are ready to invest, and who are ready to move. And I want to break down the myth and the misconception a lot of women of color coaches are having, because we don't believe here that you need to warm up your audience for 12 months, that you need to warm up your audience for 12 months, for 18 months in order for them to become clients. Everything I do inside my content, in my marketing, is to help you to shorten the sales cycle in order to help your people in your audience to make the decision to move with you in a faster way. Because it's not true that you need a lot of time to warm up your audience, right? If your messaging is not specific, it is true for you. So if right now you are attracting people in your audience and it takes for them to go through the sales cycle 12 months or more or 6 months, your messaging is not specific. Your niche is not clear. And you people are not recognizing themselves in your content, which is why your sales cycle is too long. So if you have any questions about sales cycle, about client acquisition, how to turn leads into clients in a faster way, ask me in the comment section and I'm happy to help you. But today I'm going to show you why. I want to show you why you need to niche down in order to attract leads who have the urgency in order to move with you right now. Because most women of color coaches, I say it over and over and over again, they don't have a lead generation problem. You don't have a visibility problem if you are showing up, if you are going live, you are posting content. But if all those efforts are not turning into clients, if all those efforts are not coming back to you in money form, because you are an entrepreneur, if you are in business and you want to make this full-time, or you are full-time in this business, obviously you need to make money in order to keep doing what you are doing, right? So you don't have a lead generation problem if you have people, and you don't have a visibility problem if you keep showing up, if you are posting, if you are doing live, if you are on YouTube, if you're on Instagram. What you have right now, why you are not having more clients in your offer, is that you have an unclear messaging problem. Your messaging right now is so unclear that your ideal clients don't want to move forward with you. That's why they choose your competitor. They pay your competitor 10x more than you, because you are having a messaging problem. So what it looks like is you're posting content, right? You are putting yourself out there. You are going above and beyond, and you are trying to be visible online. You are sharing tips, you are sharing education upon content. You know that you need to showcase testimonials, means you are sharing screenshots, what is happening inside your offer. So you give value. But people are not moving. People are not ready to work with you. So you start to tell yourself things like, I need to nurture more. I need to give them a free training. I need to show them more social proof. I need to build more trust first. I need to post more. I need to post more. I need to stay consistent. Let me know if this actually resonates with you, because before my clients work with me inside Leverage 20, this is the energy they are in. This is the mindset they are in. They are in this mindset, I need to nurture more, I need to give more, I need to provide more free value, give more how-to content before I sell. So let me share with you a different perspective that you need as a woman of color coach expert. So when you speak directly to a painful, urgent, a specific problem, okay? You talk to your people in a specific way, where they understand if they continue to have this problem, that they will have 10x more problem. People don't need to be warmed up for months. They don't need you to give them 6 months of valuable content and nurture them in order to see the urgent problem they are having. Okay, think about your own buying behavior. When you are in pain, okay, you don't wait 6 months, right? I don't wait 6 months when I am in pain. I don't. So you don't say, okay, let me follow this coach for a year before I decide. You are looking for help immediately. And so, for example, when you are in pain and your business is struggling and you don't have the leads and you are full time, right? Would you wait 6 months until you solve that problem? No, right? Like, you would look for help right now. You would look who's solving this problem right now. When you are burnt out, you want help now. When you are gaining weight, you want help now. When your marriage is falling apart, you want help now. Do you see the difference? Humans invest from urgency, not because they like you, not because you are a bomb-ass coach. They invest because they are in urgency. And urgency comes from you being specific in the problem you are solving. That's why messaging is the foundation of your client acquisition. So I know a lot of coaches, especially in this online coaching industry, like a lot of women of color coaches have this belief that you need to warm up your audience before you sell. You need to nurture them before they are ready to buy. I don't believe that. And let me show you why. Because people who are in pain, they move fast. People who want results in the next 30 days, they move fast. People who have the urgency, they move fast. And when someone is not moving, is usually because they don't understand what you solve. They don't see themselves clearly in your content and why they need to work with you. They feel like your messaging is too general and you haven't triggered a specific enough need in themselves yet. That's why you keep nurturing. That's why you are in this warm-up phase in your business before you go out there and before you sell. So a lot of coaches, they tell themselves, my audience is not ready. You have built the audience that you have right now. You with your messaging, with your content, and your audience is unclear. Because you are unclear, because you are in this energy of, I need to warm up my audience first before I sell. So when your niche is unclear, your foundation of your messaging is unclear. That's why the leads you are having inside your audience are unclear. This is why I don't believe in waiting months to warm up your audience and to sell. I teach my clients inside Leverage 20 to sell their offer every single day. The only thing you need when it comes to selling is seeing selling as service and seeing selling as giving value first. So your job is not to convince uninterested people. Your job with client acquisition, with attracting qualified leads, is to attract the ones who are already actively looking for a solution right now. Now they are in this phase where they are looking, okay, do I want to do this in this process? Do I believe in this coach or in that coach? And do I believe in myself to get the results they are promising? So you want to build an audience who are already aware of their pain and who are looking for solutions right now. And this is where things get uncomfortable for so many women of color coaches, because what requires for you to attract the ones who are really looking, I cannot talk with my accent here, but what I want to say is like, why the next phase is so uncomfortable for many of color women of color coaches is you will attract the audience who are already actively looking. It starts by niching down, and niching down requires commitment. It requires leadership. It requires a decision where you have to trust yourself in order to stick with that, keep it for 90 days, and move forward. And most women of color coaches want to help everybody because we want to actually not exclude people. We are afraid that if we don't talk to these people as well, that we are leaving money on the table, that we are not helping people as well. But what happens when you don't niche down, when you don't get specific in your niching and in your messaging, everything that you say feels whitewashed. It feels generic. Your perspective is generic, it's vague, and you attract non-committed leads. That's why you are having an audience, but you are not converting them. No one is booking a call with you, or it's been a while since you booked a call, because you attract followers, not buyers who are actively looking for solutions right now. So the difference between niching down and getting specific in your messaging and the one coaches who are not doing that is the one who are not deciding how they want to niche down and that this is the fastest path to qualified leads. They are getting engagements, but they are not seeing more conversions. They are not increasing their conversion rate. They are not booking sales calls every single week. So they are getting people who window shop, who are seeing them as inspiration, but you are not getting people who want to buy from you right now. And what I want to give you as a perspective and as a new way to see this is that niching down is not limiting. It doesn't mean that you are limiting yourself. It's actually focusing. It's actually helping you to get really crystal clear in the one person you are speaking to, so that you can hone in into their identity and you can get very specific in your marketing when you are talking to that one person. Because in 2026 and moving forward, you need to have an identity-based messaging. This is what I teach inside Leverage 20. And an identity-based messaging starts with your one person and knowing the identity they are having and the identity they want to have. So you need to tell your brain that it is enough for you to talk to one person. You need to solve this one problem. You need to make this one promise and deliver through this one process, so that you are also becoming known in your industry for that one thing. When you do all those different things, that's why your attention is also all over the place and why you are overwhelmed and burnt out on a daily basis. So what you want initially from your audience is that they need to start saying, oh my God, okay, she's talking to me. Let me watch this live content. Let me binge the next content piece. This is exactly what I am struggling with. I can see myself, because you are talking to the identity your ideal clients are holding. That's how you go from just posting posting to actually posting one specific content, it starts landing with your people. This is why I created the power of one inside Leverage 20. Because when you narrow your focus, in your marketing, that's when your business starts to expand. Do you have any questions about niching down and why niching down is the fastest path to having more qualified leads in your audience? So let me know in the comment section, and I'm really happy to help you out. And let's go even deeper. Okay, now you know why you need to niche down. Now you know why niching down is the fastest path to your business expanding and scaling your business from 5K to 20K a month. But what we need now is we need to talk about your niche as well. So when it comes to selling your coaching offer, which is more than $1,000 plus, it's already high ticket, okay? And when you are in this industry where you are selling a product that is more than $1,000, humans or people, they have a specific need that you need to solve with your offer in order to thrive more, or more buying behavior from your people. So means your niche needs to actually needs to be in health, wealth, and relationship. That's how people will move instantly. That's how you will know that you are talking to a specific niche that will definitely get you the next sale. But when you focus on niches like I help you to get confident, empowerment, burnout, finding clarity, finding your purpose, feeling aligned, or feeling fulfilled, you are selling results that people don't urgently search. They don't search for all those niches or all those results. No one wakes up in the morning and thinking, okay, I need clarity coaching right now. Okay, I want to feel confident right now. You have to realize that all those stuff, those are internal shifts. Those are outcomes people experience after working with you. Those are not the reason why someone pulls out their credit card and tell you, I want to work with you. So let me actually show you what people actually wake up thinking. I'm losing money. I am gaining weight. I can't get clients. I can't save my marriage. I can't pay my bills. I don't know what to do with my business. I'm scared I will be in the same place next year. My boss is hating me. I need a new job. Do you see that all those falls into category health, wealth, and relationship? And that's why your $1 million niche is in health, wealth, relationship. And I don't make this up. It is based on the Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. You can actually Google it and you can see that people invest in those three things: health, wealth, relationship, and not in confidence and not in purpose and feeling fulfilled. Because health, wealth, relationship, niche, and there are sub niches as well. Those are urgent needs for us humans. Those are survival needs. Those are premium needs, and people will pay you premium prices in order to actually solve these problems they are experiencing. So when your niche aligns with human needs, your business will expand. You are going to scale. You will get your one-on-one clients, then you will actually launch a leverage group offer. You can think about memberships, and you will still have people enrolling in your offer and still get the impact, but also the income that you desire. Do you have any questions about the niches, about the $1 million niche? Because again, those are the three niches that dominate the coaching industry, and they will continue to dominate forever. So why are you trying to be smart, or why are you coming up with new stuff if those are the things that are actually already working? So let me give you some examples in all of these three niches so that you know how you can actually niche down. So let's talk about the health industry, okay? Humans, we are wired to protect our bodies, to protect our health. You know, when you are sick, the only thing that you really want is to get better. You don't want to be sick anymore. So let's talk about the sub niches they are in, okay? Health is a very big category, and there are so many niches that you can niche down. For example, weight loss, hormone balancing, PCOS coaching, menopause support, gut health, fertility, chronic pain. These problems are urgent. If you have these problems, you know you don't have the luxury to wait around. You don't have the luxury to wait around and to see if you are getting healthy tomorrow. People who are having these problems, they want to solve that problem right now. So people invest immediately. Let's talk about wealth. Wealth is like money is also tied to survival. If you cannot pay your bills, if your business is not making money, like you always think about it. Because when someone's income is affected, they want solutions right now. And subcategories are business coaching, client acquisition, sales skills, career coaching, money mindset, job promotion, leadership coaching, entrepreneurship coaching. There are so many categories in the wealth category alone. And the last one that will make you a lot of money is relationships, because we human beings, we are wired for connection and for belonging. And subcategories are marriage coaching, divorce coaching, dating, sex coaching. There are also parent coaching, like parenting, communication skills, because when someone's relationship is breaking down, urgency is instant. So when you niche down even more inside health, wealth, and relationship, and you are solving a specific problem inside those categories, you are sitting on a $1 million niche. That's your proof that you are sitting on a $1 million niche. People always buy the fastest solution to the problem that affects their daily life. I hope this episode helps you to go away from promising confidence, from promising empowerment, from promising burnout and self-care, and even look deeper into what you are really doing. When they are solving burnout, what is really happening in their life? Are they getting a job promotion? Are they actually getting better with their partner? Are they having more time with their kids? What is really happening? Even if you say, okay, but the people are coming to you because of burnout. They are coming because of confidence. And let me give you an example why I don't recommend my clients to niche down into confidence and burnout and self-care. Me as a business coach, I also help with you getting confidence in anything. Confidence in your sales, confidence in showing up on live video, confidence in getting clients results. Do you see, like, even as a health coach, there is confidence. Like, I was a fitness coach before, so I helped women to feel confident in their body as well. So if you keep promising confidence, that's why you are not, maybe you are seeing here and there sales, but if you want to see consistent sales, go away from those internal shifts and look what is really happening in your client's life when they start to work with you. Look what they are saying, what they really want. Maybe they are saying that they want to feel confident in their body, but that's the surface level. That's here. Go deep into their soul. Ask more why question. And you're gonna come to the outcome they really, really, really want to have. Maybe they want to feel confident in their body because they want to have a better sex life. Could be, right? But you can only get there if you're asking the right questions in order to figure out, why do you want to feel confident? Why do you want to avoid burnout? Okay. Again, people always buy the fastest solution to the problem that affects their daily life. That's why these niches print money. That's why you see so many fitness coaches in the health industry, so many wealth industry and relationship industry coaches. Any question? Because last time I had this conversation with one of my clients inside Leverage 20, and it is about the resistance when it comes to niching down. And the reason you resist niching down, it is emotional. It has nothing to do with your strategy, okay? Because probably you have the strategy. It's actually the internal thoughts that is keeping you from niching down, or that is keeping you from going specific into your messaging, because you have all those fears in your mind. I might choose the wrong thing. Now I will lose the time, right? I might lose clients. I might limit myself. Or what if I get bored and I want to go back? I had this conversation with someone on a sales call. I have been talking with this person since 2021. And this person is still spiraling around her niche. And because of that, she lost so much money. Because she is getting bored in her business, she keeps changing her niche. Because she keeps changing her niche, her audiences changes. Her audiences changes means she starts from the scratch again, from building a new audience. And then when it is happening and it is working, she is getting bored with her business. She goes back to one, and starts changing her niche again. Right? So all those fear, all those mental garbage that is happening here, and if you don't know how to keep with that, that is why you keep going back to place one. Right? You keep saying the reason why you don't want to niche down is you want to stay open for everyone. But staying open is keeping you broke. It's keeping you from consistent sales. Staying general is keeping you invisible. Maybe you are posting, you post the content, you go live, you do the collaboration, but if you are not converting more clients and impacting them, you are still invisible. You are just leaving noise instead of leaving impact. Staying vague is keeping you underpaid. The number one reason why I do what I do, why I'm a sales coach for women of color coaches, why I help my clients to communicate the value that they do in a very specific, detailed way, is because I want to help more women of color coaches to get away from being underpaid. I want them to charge confidently 3K, deliver the value that they promise, and get more lifetime client value. So choosing a niche, it requires identity work. It requires mindset work. That's half of the battle. Because it requires becoming a coach, becoming this leader who says, I am the go-to person for this problem. I own this lane. I dominate this lane. I am open to be seen in the industry. And I want that. And once you choose this path that you want to be seen in your industry, that you are the go-to person for this problem, everything becomes easier. Your content starts to become easier. Like, you would start to create content where it's fun again. I want you to have more fun in your business. Your offers are so fun again, and your clients are getting better results, and the client delivery starts to feel smooth. Your sales calls are getting more yeses, means you are increasing your conversion rate. Your DMs are more filled with qualified leads who want to book a call with you. Your conversion are doubling and going up to 80% in order for you to get a yes on a sales call. And it starts with niching down. Because your audience needs to know what you do in a specific way. Any questions? I know this is a very It's a topic that I can go even more in depth, but I really wanted to actually show you that niching down, yes, maybe it is, there will come resistance. There will come a moment where you are questioning if it is working. There will come a phase where you will tell yourself, I am not quite ready yet. But it is the fastest way to move your business from closing one on one clients, being booked out, to actually launch a leverage group offer. So if you want my free training on niching down and increasing the urgency in your client's mind so that they are booking a call with you and they are ready to work with you, DM me the word niche and I'm going to send you the free training directly in your inbox. Um, so, yeah, if you don't have any other questions, thank you so much for tuning in, and let me know what you thought of this episode. And I talk